It was around 4:30 Friday morning when former Senator Judy Gutherts says she believes she was nearly robbed. The early riser says she was driving near First Hawaiian Bank in Mighty en route to the gym, where she stopped at the traffic light.
I heard some individuals yelling for help, 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 help. And I naturally, instinctively, like any good Samaritan, I rolled my window down a little bit to see what was happening and see if I could help.
That's when she saw three men to the left of her and heard another voice on her right, where she observed a man standing on the curb.
My instincts told me that this was not comfortable, that these folks didn't look like they needed any emergency help, but that this was kind of a dangerous, threatening situation. And as they got closer to me, I said, I need to move away from here. So I just hit my gas pedal and proceeded as quickly as I could away from that place.
Had Gutherts been a good Samaritan, she fears she could have been a victim of what appears to be a new crime tactic.
I found out later that other individuals have had the same experience, that being sort of accosted on streets where there are traffic lights, either late at night or early in the morning. And I thought about also the fellow that was robbed at gunpoint, the bakery truck driver, and his circumstances were kind of similar to this.
Gutherts is referring to the armed robbery last week in which a Guam bakery driver was prompted to stop in Barragata. The two suspects threatened the driver with a knife and screwdriver in broad daylight and ran off with the driver's cell phone and an estimated $400 in cash from sales that day. Although Gutherts was lucky, her gut instincts told her to flee the scene. As former director of public safety, former acting chief of police, and a former police reserve officer, she says she remains concerned about the rise in crime.
No, I am upset about the increasing crime on the island, and it's not right. It's not right for the people of our community to feel threatened in any way for their safety, whether at home, on the road, or at a social function, or at work.
Her advice to residents?
I'd like to encourage people to be very careful on the roads, lock your car doors, look on both sides of your windows. If you hear noise, people asking for help, that doesn't mean to say we shouldn't help if there's someone really in need, but it's very hard to tell when you're in that kind of situation I was in. And probably the best thing to do is move away and report it to the police, call 911 and report what happened, and maybe they can respond.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Crystal Paco.